Yo! Welcome all you new Muse players. In this video, I'll briefly go over what you're supposed to be doing in dungeon. If you want more details or descriptions to the character, there are better guides out there. I'll leave the links down in the description. Credit to those guys. But yeah, I'm just showing you how to play her in dungeon. I'll be making some comparisons to other satyrs just so it's easier to understand. So on entry, we have your attack buff and defensive buff. That's your DI and your sign of protection. Hers is called Lovely Tempo and Start of Day. You have skills down here and a meter. To charge the meter, you just hit skills, it'll go up. To use the meter, you hit the effectors down here. The effector red and then effector blue. Red 1 will give you a move speed, attack speed, cast speed. Red 2 will give you a think Aria on F-Satyr, so it's a intensification on your main buff. And then red 3 is a skill range boost, so you can hit further. Blue 1 is a cure, gets rid of poisons, debuffs, something like that. Blue 2 is a shield. And then blue 3 is a heal. As you're running through the game, most of the uptime that you need is red 2 and blue 2. That's your damage again, and then your shields. If you need to heal, you have 2 heals. That's your Nights and Dreams. I put it on space, and the other one is blue 3. Situationally, you'll be using Cure. As you get to your boss, you're going to use your 3A. Make sure it's tied to 1A because you get an extension. So you hit your 3A, you get a mini game to see if you get that extension. The better you do at the minigame, the longer your extension is going to be. Down here, your extension, the ability to recast is about a minute, and then your 3A buff itself is about 30 something seconds. I'm going to hit the extender. It's probably, yep, adds another couple seconds to it. The sticker came off to the side right over here. My face is covering it a little bit, but yep. Your 2A is just an iframe and it refills your gauge. Other than that, yeah, just make sure you have good uptime on your damage buff and your shield buff. Hitting perfect on perfect performance, that's these purple things. It's also hovering what note you need. It changes from quarter, half to whatever these whole note, quarter note, and eighth note. I think. Yeah, that's at 16, that's 2 bars. That's besides the point. Forgot to mention that you could actually move your meter now. You can place it wherever you'd like. Recommended to just pin it to the top of the character. You could also do the bottom if you'd like, and it'll follow your character around. Pretty nifty, rather than having to look in the side. Talismans. I can go over those. Mine are perfect, so don't look at that. But if you're playing with non-archons like status users, you can use the heal one. That is Power Forte, that gives you heal on your blue 3. This one is one you do want. Sound of Muse, it gives you an iframe, and its cooldowns could be reduced by the heal skills and just attacking. So this cooldown is pretty good. This one's also something I like a lot. It gives 30% on your barrier HP. Dazzling Sight, this one, Crescendo and Special Opening. That's your red 3, your skill range boost by 10 seconds. I get that so I don't have to recast it all the time. And then the last one over here is Super Armor and Evasion 20%. The main 2 that I would recommend are Sound of Muse and Dazzling Sight. The other 3 I mentioned are optional. I think that's it. All right. If you have any questions, feel free to ask down in the comments. I'll try my best. Peace.
Click the bell for notifications.
Smash that like button.
I was just.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
Subscribe.